It's a little after 7 p.m. It is cloudy, and there's a cool, perfect time for me to get in that skid steer. And I'm going to put the bucket on, just the regular bucket, and see if I can smooth out. I keep saying I need to smooth out these areas. I've never done that before. I don't know if I can smooth those areas, but it's time to find out right now. I'm back over here with the front hoe, and I'm about to make it a bigger mess before I come back and clean it up. But yeah, front hoe, let's see if I can dig up some of this stuff that's still sticking out of the ground. I busted my flail mower already, but Wiley's got it figured out. This roller right here, these two bolts, I banged it down too hard. I hit a bump and then banged it down, and it knocked this off of these two bolts. So we're gonna need another one of these. But to get the right size, Wiley is taking it off so we can make sure. And making do with whatever tool was sitting inside the skid steer.
Just because I'm too lazy to go over to the well house and get the tools I need.
Yeah. Well, it was lying on the floor in there. That's what I used to tighten up those connectors on the grapple. I got those at Harbor Freight that day we went.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
Good
useful. Yep, they're useful to, keep lying around somewhere. And of course, Bob is inspecting all of the work. Bob loves him some Wiley. Wiley gives him more attention than I do, right, Bob?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna have to go get tools.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It was worth the effort. I got a side-by-side, so.
Yeah, makes it easier.
Let's buzz over there.
Yep.
See, look at that.
Bob. You know, I've got stuff to do, don't you?
Yeah, be careful. He might find out where you live one of these days. Oh, and there's some kind of rope wrapped around that, too. I see that now.
Oh, yeah, baler's twine.
Yeah.
Yep. Come off a hay bale.
But yeah, that's all it is. And Wiley, you were looking it up online, these parts. How much were you finding them for?
Anywhere from 20 bucks to 80 or 90 bucks.
So that's not too bad.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find one on Amazon for like 20 bucks. So that's not bad at all.
Yep, it's just the time and know how to do it. But yeah, that little green thing right there on the end, we need a new one of those. And they sell 2-packs, so we might as well buy 2. Then I got one if I can find it, if that happens again. But that's what I did. I slammed it down too hard, and it busted that side out. And
that is actually called a pillow block bearing.
Pillow block bearing.
Yep.
There you go. But see, this is how it works. This thing flails. These move. So when that is spinning around, those are just chopping it. Can these be sharpened, or would I even want to?
No, you don't need to.
Yeah, no. Those
I mean, they could be, but there's really no need in it.
And then this just rolls on the ground so that you're not hitting dirt. All right, we got a game plan.
Yep, we got to go get some tools.
I was over gabbing with Jen and Wiley for quite a while. Man, we got a lot going on right now. But I helped them film a segment, so go check out Our Mountain Home. Get more updates on the property over there and all the work they're doing and accomplishing. It's just awesome. Another thing was this flail mower behind me. I busted it, and Wiley is on the case. So, yeah, earlier he came over, took this roller off, and diagnosed the problem. Well, we knew what it was. And then he also went shopping real quick to find me cheap replacement. So you saw that one, and this is the busted one. And you can see where it busted out on both ends there. And that's because I hit a bump with this flail mower down, and you hit a bump and you land hard because it's not like a four-wheel car. And then that's what busted it out. So we live and we learn. But yeah, this is a flail mower, and it's got that, another roller with those are called hammers, and those hammers just swing around and flail away at the brush you're cutting. All right, so yeah, he found me the parts. The parts are ordered, and should be here in a couple days, and we'll be back up and running with the flail mower. I got rooster crowing again. They've been trying for a little while, and they're getting better at it now. Still some squeaky teenage, but they're getting better. Anyway, I lied. Last night I got into the skid steer, and right as I sat down, neighbor stopped by. So he had loaned us the concrete mixer and some concrete tools to do the shower room over there, and he was wanting to sell those. So yeah, I went over there and did a deal with the neighbor instead of working on the skid steer. But I am back tonight, and we're gonna give it a try. So I'm gonna put the bucket on. We'll go over to the new property, and the area I cleaned out by the lane, I'm gonna try to smooth that out a little bit with the bucket, and then go back to the other areas where I had dug up some brush and see if I can smooth that out. I've never done this before. I have no idea if I can do it, but there's no time like the present or the day after the present to try to get it done. This is the area I'm gonna start on first, and you can see a lot of debris, calling it debris, chunks of debris, and I'm gonna try to level this out and at least get started on it. The more of this that I can do, the less that Wiley will need to do, because we're running out of time. We are running out of time. So I'm gonna get what I can done tonight, and that'll save us a little bit of time. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna start, and then I'm gonna go back there and start smoothing out where I had dug out those trees. Let's get to work. It's better than it was. I have very little clue what I'm doing, but I'm learning. So it does look better. There are all these roots and, you know, greenbrier still sticking up. So I'm gonna need a couple able-bodied youngsters to come through here and finish cleaning this up, and maybe a little raking. But not bad. Not bad for my first time. Now I'm not gonna film it because it's almost dark here. But I'm gonna spend, I don't know, 10-15 minutes back there and just back drag it, and it'll give me a clue. When I dug up all that brush, there were some, you know, root clods of dirt that went with it. So lost some dirt back there, and I've got extra dirt that I can bring over there and put in there. But let me jump back in, and I'm gonna go for a few more minutes tonight, and then that'll be it. I'm gonna wrap up this video. This entire video was about this small section of jungle back there. Came through with the front hoe and dug up some stuff, and then I came through with the bucket and I smoothed it out. I wouldn't say I leveled it out, because it ain't level. I do not know what I'm doing when it comes to leveling, but I can smooth it. All you do is tip that bucket down and go backwards. Just don't hit nothing when you're backing up. That'll smooth it out, but I've got a lot to learn as far as leveling it goes. You've got to keep dirt in the bucket, dump it in the low spots, and then you can't see where that bucket is hitting the ground, you know, at a certain angle. So it's all guesswork and by feel. Yeah, I need a drone that sits outside and follows me so I can see where the bucket is going. I'll get there. That's gonna take some practice. But I got it smoothed out as much as I could. There's still all kinds of roots and everything. Yeah. I don't know if I can find a before picture when this was all a jungle. But you can see it's right here next to the 2 RV spots. And yeah, I left off the last video. It was dark and I was going back there. I didn't have much luck back there. Once again, I'm okay at, you know, backing up and smoothing it out. But as far as leveling it goes, I have no clue. We're gonna have to steal some dirt and maybe steal some sod from somewhere else. I am not sure. 1 week from today is 4th of July, and we're not ready. We're not even close to being ready yet. Oh, the moon's up behind me. I felt like junk today. I did not get much of anything done today. I've been going without my naps and pushing it, and it's just, this would be a bad time for it to catch up with me. So I had to at least rest today, and we'll see if I've still got any energy left. But yeah, we've got so much cleaning up to do. You know, all those briars that are still sticking out, the branches under that tree back there. We still got all kinds of logs. We got to do some trimming back there. All of this around the well house has to be cleaned up and gotten ready, and the inside of the well house has to be cleaned out and ready. And yeah, so I've got a helper coming hopefully tomorrow afternoon that will be here a couple more days during the week, so we'll at least have a chance of getting it presentable. And there was a lot of stuff I wanted to do that we're just not going to get to. I wanted to clear more back in that grove of trees where I was showing you where all that sumac is. Yeah, it's sumac. I wanted to clear a spot for campers, for tents back there that would be in the shade all day long. Didn't get to that. I wanted to extend the water slide on down this hill back here, and we're not going to get around to that. I'm not even sure if we'll get all the pools a spot leveled for them. I've got 4 pools, and then we're probably going to have to level the spot where the water slide bouncy house is going. So I don't know how much of this stuff we're actually going to get to. The clock is ticking, and I am not feeling well at all today. I did get a nap in, and we'll see about tomorrow. Tomorrow I got plans. I got to go down to Waldron, and we'll do a video with that hopefully too. But anyway, that's enough for this video. This was all me working on one small jungle spot, learning my skid steer. So that's cool. All right. I got all kinds of activity coming up. I don't know how much time I'll have to film and edit and that stuff. So we'll see how this week turns out. But thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. Take it easy.